We are here with film director Jamie Brown. How are you today?
Absolutely fantabulous.
Fantabulous?
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you for having me on the show.
That's a new word, right?
That's the first word that I got when I recovered, but we'll get to that. Yes.
Right. Now, you are working on Help Wanted.
Yes.
Actually, a film that you wrote.
Yes. I'm excited about it, too. Yes,
and also the Brian Nichols Story.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about how you got into those films and what's going on with that.
Okay, let's start with Help Wanted. This is a film that's in production now, so we can go there. I came up with Help Wanted working with a comedian, Chris Tucker. We were in Africa. We did a 12-country tour. We talked about his career a little bit, and it inspired me to write a film. I said, well, you know what? When I look at films today, Chris, in the comedy, I see too much cursing. And every time there's a black woman in a film, for some reason, she's got to be a negative word or something.
Right.
Can't we go back into our comedy where the storyline is funny and the humor is funny? So I wrote that. I don't call it a comedy. I call it a smart comedy.
Smart.
Because we're not cursing. Nowhere in this film is there any curse word. So it's rated PG. We're going to have an assortment of black women, some with straight hair, long hair, locks. Right. But everyone is beautiful, no cursing, the humor is there, it's funny, and a great story. It's about two friends who open up an unemployment agency in the hood. Now, isn't that funny? Two friends who open up an unemployment agency smack dead in the hood.
Mm-hmm. That's comedy.
And we're not
going
to curse.
Right.
Absolutely,
right.
Yes. Brian Nichols, you asked me about Brian Nichols. Brian Nichols, why did you ask me about Brian Nichols? I'm just curious. Why you want to know about Brian Nichols?
I want to know why did you do Brian Nichols?
Everybody talks about Brian Nichols. Brian Nichols is such a controversy.
It is.
Why would anybody even want to do a film about Brian Nichols? When I went to see Brian, I learned something about this man, that this person who committed these crimes, there was something behind him. What happened? Brian Nichols snapped. He did snap. But that's the effect. But I wanted to write what caused that effect. What happened to this young man?
Right. And you are going to tell us, when we come back, you're going to tell us why Brian Nichols did what he did.
Okay.
All right. When we come back, we'll be right back.